the reigning Super Bowl champs. And Cooper Kupp just got a huge, new, shiny deal. He got a 3-year, $80 million deal with $75 million guaranteed. And honestly, I don't think the motivation is going to be lacking for a guy like Cooper Kupp, because the argument that I was having with somebody yesterday is somebody was saying, okay, he's getting paid like he's the best receiver in the NFL. Does he really deserve that? And I said to myself, did you see his numbers? He won the Triple Crown as a wide receiver last year, and it wasn't just in garbage time. He also won the Super Bowl MVP. So, yeah, you can look at other receivers like Tyreek Hill and say, oh, this guy's more talented, this guy's faster. Looking at Michael Thomas, if Michael Thomas stayed healthy, it wasn't in his head all the time, he'd be the best receiver in the NFL. But numbers tell the story here. And when you're negotiating contracts, these are the easiest things to negotiate with. When you have these numbers on paper, they're hard to argue with. So what Cooper Kupp has done for that offense, for Matt Stafford, for a team that went on to win it all and having a huge game in the Super Bowl, I think it warrants this. I think he deserves to be paid like the number one receiver in the entire NFL.
Best receiver in the NFL. I have no qualms about saying that. There are a lot of guys you can make an argument for. Cooper Kupp has been unstoppable. What he did last season is incredible. I'm so angry that, well, I'm not really angry, but I'm stunned that he didn't get more consideration to win MVP. And I've said it before, but I'll say it again. You will never see a receiver win MVP in the National Football League. I don't care what sort of odds you get, what sort of value you're going to get. If you can't win MVP with the season that he had last year, where he won the Triple Crown of receiving, that hasn't been done since, 1970? Absolutely incredible, and he still didn't win. This is a guy who was the MVP of the Super Bowl. And by the way, he extended a drive, that late drive by the Rams in the Super Bowl, by taking a handoff. Cooper Kupp absolutely deserves every penny of this money. And when I look at NFC West odds, I'm stunned that the Niners are plus 190 and the Rams are plus 140, because I feel like the Niners should be farther back than they are. But I think it's either Rams or bust for me if you're looking to play them.
Where are the Rams getting all this money? Like, isn't there supposed to be some sort of cap in the NFL? I think that was my first thought. And I get it. People are saying, well, they restructure deals and they can move this money around. But doesn't it seem like they keep paying all these guys and nobody has to leave? Aaron Donald just got a huge deal.
Yeah, they're finding ways to get it done. And also remember that Von Miller left, so they brought him in. So they used that money to sign Bobby Wagner. And then I'm not quite sure. I don't think they've signed OBJ yet either. So that's a question as well. So that's some money off the book. So they've done a really nice job of keeping this team in place and keeping those superstars there without going over the cap. So you have to tip your cap to the Rams. And remember, they sacrificed a lot. What did they say? F them draft picks, because they gave away so much to bring these guys in. They've gone all in for the moment. It can't last forever, but for now, they're getting it right.
I also think that they're paying the right people, because if you pay somebody on that team, it's got to be Cooper Kupp and it's got to be Aaron Donald. Like, those are the two centerpieces. And also, like, Matt Stafford is a huge part of that as well. But I think they're picking the right people. But let's take a look at the Niners. And for a team that has big questions at the quarterback position, they're only plus 190 to win the division. You kind of hinted this. Don't you think these odds are a little bit too short? Or do you think this is just a testament to how good their defense is and how good they are as a franchise, and maybe the inkling of potential that we see from Trey Lance?
I like Trey Lance. I think he's going to be great in the NFL, but this is risk reward for me. I haven't seen enough of Trey Lance to make me think the Niners are plus 190. That's a good bet. If the Niners were, I don't know, 4-1, 5-1, I'd be like, oh my God, that's a ton of value if he shows out. But that is a roll of the dice for a guy who's essentially a rookie quarterback. I understand he's in his second season, but he played spot duty last year. There is no guarantee he will come in and be the star that they think he's going to be this soon. If he's going to be, great. But I'm not getting odds of plus 190 for a guy who's such a question mark. I can't believe they're that close to the Rams in the odds. I don't like the Cardinals at 3-1 either. Again, I think it's Rams or nothing, but the Niners should have much longer odds if you ask me.
I think the case for the Niners is that maybe the Rams struggle a bit, coming back from a Super Bowl win, just because, number one, they have the number one hardest schedule in the entire NFL. And plus, What do you think we'll see another good season from Matt Stafford?
Absolutely. Just because two things here. Number one, he plays for Sean McVay. And Sean McVay is a genius when it comes to offense. He's fantastic when it comes to working with quarterbacks. And he knew as soon as he got Matt Stafford what he had. And now the pressure's off. Matt Stafford had that weight on his shoulders, which is he can't win a playoff game, can't win a big game. Now he's a Super Bowl champion. Those two things together, I think he has another great season.